Romancing the Dungeon is intended for mature audiences, as this show contains adult themes, but not like those kind of adult themes, just sensitive stuff that some audience members may find upsetting. Content warnings for specific episodes can be found in episode descriptions.
Tell me why I'm so alone when I know you're here with me.
You're listening to Romancing the Dungeon, a softcore D&D podcast about heroes navigating their daily lives while looking for love in a world full of peril, monsters, and heartbreakers. Previously on Romancing the Dungeon.
Dear Diary, we're going on a road trip. Oh, I think this is exactly what we need. I'm really worried about Hephaesta. She seems kind of off. Nate is struggling to find himself ever since Marilla. Ever since she... Oh, I don't even like to write about it. Kyle, Hephaesta's new friend, is growing on me. He keeps complimenting me on my outfit. He said no one can pull off a basic look like I can. I'm kind of worried about the trial and seeing the king. Also, I'm wondering where Mam is. Has she met the king before? Anyway, I gotta go for now. We're heading out and we have to make a few stops along the way, but I promise when we get to Nookery, I'll fill you in on all the happenings. Hey, message to future Fia, diaries fucking suck. Seriously, grow up. Ugh, I'm just so fucking mad. This road trip is the worst. Graf is just giving Nate money. God, I don't know who is dumber. The idiot stealing from the king, or the idiot giving the king's money to an obvious liar. Hephaesta is getting on my nerves, I swear. She dies, then she's not dead. She's ruining dinner parties, then that's not even her, and she's on my case about not trusting her. For fuck's sake, get over it. It's not all about you, you absolute attention whore. Oh, and speaking of attention, Kyle couldn't be more desperate. I saw him skeezing up to the guards, the old perv. Seriously, he's out of their league, like all of them, even that creepy Sebastian guy. Anyway, screw you, diary. Done with you.
Oh, everything is finally going to work out for me for once. Oh, so it seems that the investigation into Rosalinda is turning into a full tribunal. Oh, I swear, Archmage Fausti, I could kiss you. This might be the best thing you've ever done. Ros is up the proverbial creek full of defecation with nary a paddle to her name. She could be facing serious jail time, and her reputation is in absolute pieces. And to cap it all off, Mummy's coming out of retirement and will be taking over Ros's business until the tribunal concludes. Astounding. Good luck being desperate and horny, you bunch of weirdos. If you need me, I'll be picking out my outfit for the tribunal, and there's a periwinkle pastel gown with my name on it.
The procession continues on with the troops. The way I'd put it to you is, before we'd gotten to Thunderberry, it was palpable tension that was kind of boiling over. Now it's just on a simmer. It's there. People are just quiet and kind of keeping to themselves. There is a sort of a heavy quietness just sort of instilled in everybody. And the evening rolls on into night. The troop pulls off the road to make camp. And as we get set up and good to go, thunder cracks across the sky and there would flash lightning, and it starts to rain very, very heavily. And the men kind of start to tie things down. as the wind picks up, and it's fairly turbulent. And the night is very difficult. The storm does not let up all throughout the night. There's constant thunder just rumbling through the night air. As you toss and turn, each of you in your own tents, in your own bedrolls, trying to make sense of the day, make sense of the journey, each of you with your own thoughts. Kyle, your encounter with Groff. Nate, Groff's words burning in your ear. Fia, your feelings on fire. And Hephaesta, just weighed down by guilt, thinking about what to do next and where to go next and how to maybe progress past this. Eventually sleep comes to all of you, and you're woken the following morning by the men shouting, horses kind of neighing, and Groff barking orders to forget breakfast, that we're just going to march. We're going to march to Warmnook as quickly, we're going to ride as quickly as we can there, that they can get shelter. It's an open road from here to there. The storm has not let up. The winds have only picked up. The animals are spooked. The horses are not comfortable. But I'm not going to make your old animal handling checks, because the trees in the distance are being whipped violently back and forth. The wind is stinging at your eyes. Rain is pelting down. And in the distance, you can see that the clouds overhead it's like a swirling maelstrom. You all follow, like as carefully and as quickly as you can. And in the distance, down the hill, you see, just a little bit down the hill, you can see a village. To the north, there is a winding path that leads through the woods up towards a rather jagged-looking mountain that's beset by trees. And the storm just whirls around all of you, and then there's a flash of white light. And you see that one of the buildings down in the town is struck by lightning, and the roof catches fire, and people are running, screaming. And you see that the wind begins to touch down.
We ride.
You're charging into the village, just traveling straight through.
Hi ho.
Well, carefully, hi ho. They charge down. They're just going to go and try and get through this as quickly as they can. You see people are trying to put out the fire. People are scrambling. It's chaos.
Should we not help these people? Is that not the army's whole thing?
Oh, yeah. You're quite right. Yes. Two of you keep an eye on the carriage, and the rest of us. Yes. Let's help these people with this. And Groff gestures, one hand holding onto the reins, the other just gesturing at the town. And you just see a stack of barrels and crates just blown from one end behind a house, smashing straight into the wall of another building. And the wind is just picking up all around violently. People are rushing towards you, screaming, "Monsters! Oh, there's monsters in the village!" And the people are just running.
It's just everywhere with you guys, huh?
Can't catch a break.
What are you? Turn around, go the other way. Oh my god, just why would you run into this? The wind is a monster. And like people are just frantically running.
You don't have any air ganassi in the family?
No.
Okay.
Can light something else on fire though.
How is that helping?
Groff is just like, oh, country people. He hops off the horse and he's just kind of like, you men deal with that, and you men deal with that. And he's just pointing at things without really giving any real orders. And the men hop to attention and are trying to get people to safety. They're trying to help put out the fire, the thatched roof that's on fire. What are you guys doing?
I'll run towards the direction of the monsters.
Okay, you're running into the marketplace.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. Brave man. That's my bestie. That's...
Not bravery, it's stupidity every time.
I know. Poor Fia. She looks like she's going to die if she doesn't say something cruel.
Take your anger out on the monsters.
That is
Ruining
honestly
yet another day.
the best idea you've ever had.
So Nate, you're charging into the market square, like behind the buildings.
Yeah.
Fia,
Following suit.
Hephaesta.
Let's go save their dumbasses.
Sounds good.
So Kyle, you're going with the dumbasses. Okay.
Yeah.
The Ye charge down the hill like you're on foot. You rush past Gruff and his men, and you charge where you just see all that wooden debris just smashed against the wall. And you heard that lady scream, "Oh, the wind is a monster!" And it was quite weird. And then you realize what she's talking about as you see 3 air elementals whirling around the marketplace. There's one of them currently has a cow, a la Twister, just sort of spinning inside it, and the cow just throws up. And the air elementals just turn, and you see in the wind and the dust, with all the debris around it, a face, just eyes and a mouth kind of half form, and they lock eyes on the 4 of you. Roll for initiative.
Oh. 8.
Oh, I also got 8.
21.
Also 21.
Hey, bestie.
Ah!
21.
8.
8. So, I'm going to try out a new thing here, everybody. Cannot remember the Reddit thread that it was on, but if you're listening to our show, thank you, because it was a really cool idea. Whoever you are, I'm so sorry. But it was about initiative and what happens if people get the same initiative. So, 2 21s, 2 8s. You can decide on the turn order who wants to go first of those 21s, rather than me going, what's your dex modifier? So we're not doing that. We're just going to try this out this time. Well, and if it works, we'll keep it going. Kyle and Nate, ye charge forward. You see the 3 air elementals. What are ye doing?
You're heading in there first, so seems to make sense that you're the man with the plan.
What Nate's doing.
I'm just going to start off by casting Bane and picking the 3 of them.
The 3 of them? Okay.
So they have to roll for Charisma 15 saving throw.
50, Jesus.
Yeah, 15.
That's how good I am, baby. Oh, good. The thing that they're really good at. Oh my god. That's a 17, dirty 1, and a dirty 2. A normal 2. So, the one with the cow inside him, and one currently, like, making a load of boxes levitate. You cast Bane on the wind, and it's a sharp, scratchy tune that you kind of half squawk, Nathaniel, and it kind of gets pulled around you with the wind and it echoes. The first one, he's just too loud. He's just making loads of noise himself, so he doesn't hear it. The other 2, it gets kind of caught and funneled through them. It gets sharper. It now sounds like metal scratching against metal. They seem a little bit phased by it.
Okay, and then as a bonus action, I'm just going to turn and see my bestie and give them Bardic Inspiration.
Okay. Kyle, you are inspired as Nathaniel kind of looks at you and just does kind of finger guns and then whistles a little ditty at you.
It's the most beautiful thing I've ever heard. Okay. Boom, boom. Spells, is it? Spells, is that what we've got? He's going to cast Dissonant Whispers at just first level, but he's going to twin it to target 2 of them.
Okay.
And that is a DC 14 Wisdom save.
Okay, 17. They both pass 17 and a 16.
That's no good. Okay, so they only take half. And they don't have to use all their movement to run away from me.
Oh, they were baned.
Oh, yeah, so minus a d4.
Okay. So it was a 17 and a 14. So this is the first one. So that's a 16 for the first one after he was baned, so he's still going to be
Still
half.
fine, yeah.
And 12 for the other one. So he is Dissonant Whispered.
3d6 Psychic. Wow, that is 16 to the one who failed.
Okay.
And 8 to the one who succeeded. And the one who failed has to use its reaction to move as far as its speed allows away from me.
Oh, okay. Oh, crap. You all just hear kind of a...
Disperse, please.
As you hear Kyle say it, the word just vanishes. It's like it's just pulled into the wind. And the one with the cow and the one levitating the boxes that were baned were a little bit... As they kind of glide towards you, the word, again, like the sound Nate made, it just gets swept up in them. One, again, drops loads of boxes and the noise kind of disperses. The one with the cow in him, it just erupts inside him and he spins straight up into the air. He flies 90 feet away, straight up. The cow goes with him. He's literally funneled the cow up. Yeah, we're going full Twister with this movie. Bonus action.
None.
Okay. The one closest to you was the one that had kind of nothing. He was just kind of smashing stuff up. He flies straight towards you, Nate, and Kyle, and immediately, as he does, you just see kind of that monstrous face in the wind, kind of like the jaw lower, and there's just kind of a screaming wind at the two of you as the air pelts both of you, and that is 22 to hit.
Is it too late to try a reaction?
Nope, you can. Yeah.
I'm just going to expend another bardic inspiration so that he has for cutting words to roll a d8 that he has to subtract from that.
Oh, yep, work away.
Oh, it's a 1. So it does
21
nothing.
to hit.
Yeah.
Kyle will shield.
Okay, himself. Kyle will shield himself.
Yeah.
What's that bring your AC up to?
23.
Okay,
Fuck you very much.
No, just fuck you, Sam. As the air elemental just rushes at the both of you, Hephaesta and Fia, you see it. Like you see this wall of wind with kind of a humanoid face, and yeah, you just see it slam into Nate and Kyle. Immediately, Kyle's skin just lightens with golden light as he's shielded from it. From his shoulder, he just kind of flicks a bit of dust away.
The
from
hair
his
whips
the hair-
beautifully.
beautifully, yes, yeah. Like an anime intro, his hair is just frothing in the wind. I don't know. Frothy. You've got frothy hair. It's all the damage from the salt water of Lake Capulet. It's ruined.
Lakes aren't generally saltwater. Are
This
they?
one is though. Yeah. We've already established that. No, we had established that ages ago.
Yeah.
It's a bizarre thing about Lake Capulet. No one knows why. But yeah, as it pelts into you, shield goes straight up. Nate, you are literally, the wind becomes like a brick wall, and you are slammed with it, and it knocks you into the wall back, and the air is just punched out of your body. And it's now sitting in your space. Give me a DC 13 strength saving throw as it settles on top of you.
That's a 16.
Oh, very nice. Take 7. You would have taken another 15 damage. It sits on top of you. It spins. It tries to lift you up off the air, but you manage to just hunker down. But as it kind of spins up and around and away, it beats down on top of you again. The one that is 90 feet away is going to...
I'm also going to make the point now that I've been hit that Bane is done.
Oh, it's concentration. Okay.
Oh, do I have to make a save for it?
Con save. It's a concentration spell, isn't it?
Yeah.
10 or higher and you're good.
Oh, I'm good.
Okay, so they're still baned. Okay, I've never done this before. We're going to see what happens.
Uh-oh.
Okay, the one that was up in the air, as it moves, you see it spins, and the cow goes flying into a load of trees. He threw it the wrong, like he literally threw it. He literally tried to throw the cow at the four of you, but it's moving straight down towards you. It wouldn't have gotten to it.
Yay!
I do things on accident sometimes. The other one with the boxes is going to rush into ye again. Going for you, Kyle. You're in the way first. And a 10 to hit. Nope. As it swirls past the other one, there's this weird thing with, winds and the way they whirl and stuff like that. And the winds are knocked out of his sail almost effectively. As he rushes at you, he kind of loses cohesion of his form. And it's just like a very strong breeze hits you. Hephaesta and Fia.
You're angry. Go on. Do your thing.
Are they within 5 foot of either Kyle or?
They're both within 5 foot of each other. I don't know if I should ask this all the time, knowing full well that they are.
Yes. Okay. So I'm just gonna attack with the Raven's Talons to see what happens. So a 22 to hit.
Watch it, bud. You're next. She's coming for you.
17 damage.
What kind of damage?
Piercing.
Which one are you shooting at?
I guess the first one that did the slam attack.
You fire an arrow, like drawing the Raven's Talon, you fire an arrow straight at it. The arrow hits it, and then you see it snap inside, and the arrow is now just spinning around inside the air elemental's form.
And bonus action, I want to hide.
Okay, as you fire the arrow, you just duck behind you throw yourself behind an alleyway, like between the two buildings. Hephaesta.
Okay, I've been reading a little bit of this book in the evenings.
You've been doing what?
I know.
I discourage reading in this
know.
pod.
We're We're gonna try some Scorching Ray. So that's 1 bolt of fire for each of them.
Sorry, is that how you pronounce Eldritch Blast?
It's with the finesse of an
I'm aiming
accent.
at Nate.
All 3.
Okay, so 1 each. So we'll say 18 for the one that was in the air.
To hit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
15 and 14. Do any of those miss?
15 hits, the 14 misses.
Okay. So I don't know. The one Fia just attacked will say is the 14.
Okay. So you've hit.
Oh wait. I get a +5 to all these, so they all hit. Excuse me. Sorry.
Oh, fuck me.
And they're all named.
Apologies. Let me. That's 4 for the first one.
4 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
10 for the second.
Okay.
And 6 for the third.
No bonus action?
No bonus.
Haha. Roll a d20.
Oh shit, yeah.
8.
Okay. Hephaesta, you see Nate getting pounded on. You see...
First time.
Not method. You see a cow flying through the air. You see Kyle hair whipping beautifully, golden, and Fia shooting an arrow and then ducking into an alleyway. And you just... Okay, think. And you just hold your hand up. You're like, okay, think, hot thoughts. And you're just looking at Kyle. And fire, like a ball of fire just erupts in your hand. You feel it concert. You're like, okay, you got it. The ball of fire just sort of collapses in on itself until it becomes this burning ball of red and white light. And you close it in your hand. It bursts into 3 rays that shoot, angle, twist, and strike each of the air elementals. And you see that there's little fire now whirling around in each of them. Not enough, but they're, and then the fire is just, it's extinguished. Give me a perception check.
11.
No, everything's fine.
Okay.
Nate, top of the turn.
I can't really cast a spell because I've got Bane going. So I'm going to do something just for the sake of doing it. I feel like it's going to go wrong. But we'll do it anyway. I attack with my whip. Just the tip.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
Indiana Jones sort of like pull it from my belt.
Who's he? Who's he? It's like the time you did it with Mother Teresa as well earlier on. The last episode was like, who's she?
I pull the whip from my waist and I pull it out, sort of unravel it and whoosh, like just for show. And then I whip it around and go to whip.
Who needs it?
I know, right?
Okay. Whip with just the tip.
It'd be great if I threw it in the fucking tray. That's a 12 plus 3, so 15 to hit.
You're hitting the one that just wailed on you, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, and that is 7 points of damage. Slashing.
Okay. With the whip drawn, you're doing all these like fancy cracking and twisting of it. And when you feel kind of enough slack and kind of movement in your own arm, you crack the whip out and you slice the air, and you just see, you see the air elemental is like cut in pieces, and then the air just fills it again, and it just kind of looks at you.
I mean, I look back as well. I'm shrugging my shoulders. I'm just trying.
Okay. It appreciates that. Bonus action?
Nah.
Kyle.
Kyle is going to... Is there still one all up on him?
Yep, and there's one all up on you too.
The one all up on Kyle, he's going to reach out and where he'd normally touch someone for this, he just kind of pushes his hands into the Gale. And
His name is Gale.
hey, Gale. And necromantic energy seeps out from them as he casts Inflict Wounds at 2nd level for 24 to hit. So let's take that as a yes. And 4d10 damage.
Holy shit.
Nice.
That is 10. 19. Necromantic. Or necrotic, sorry.
So romantic.
Yeah, I added the romance.
Oh,
in.
romantic damage.
I'm keeping on brand.
You press your hands into the air in front of you, and you feel it whipping back at you as much, and you can feel kind of the dust and shards of debris that it's picked up. And around you, you feel you feel this energy coursing into you, and Hephaesta, you see Kyle's golden aura just shift and melt and sort of just rot away as this kind of green aura of energy washes around him, and then wounds open on his hands. Without grimacing, without any ounce of pain, they vanish, and you just see the air elemental. Again, like the whip, loads of pockets of air are just... the air gets thick, and then it just vanishes. Bonus action?
Nope, that's me.
That's me flexing. Okay.
I get stiff.
Okay, so air elemental is going to try and slam at Nate, and I'm assuming that a 12 does not hit.
No.
And they're still baned. Oh, he's not baned. This is the one that's not baned.
Yeah.
And again, a 10 doesn't hit either.
No.
Like where it was like, ha, you whipped me, you idiot. It goes to hit you with its air arms, and it's like, ugh. And its arms are still where it's like it just does this, and its arms are like up here. as you whipped them off.
Yeah, just imagine those like
wacky,
big car floating outside the car sales place.
Yeah, it's basically that, but the arms are there, and it's moved forward. It doesn't slam you. Kyle, the other one is going to go for you. Aha! Oh, this one is baned.
Yeah.
God damn it. So that's 13 plus 8, 21. 19.
He'll take it.
You're going to take the damage?
Yeah.
Okay. So. 18 bludgeoning damage.
Jesus. Yeah, some regrets, yeah.
Yeah, but the good news is the other one doesn't, because again, similar to where Nate whipped the arms, slashed through its air arms, its one hand just kind of comes like its arm, like it's just a wall of wind, slams straight into your head. The other one, it's just kind of a, and it just passes through you, and you feel a bit misty, like a bit dewy.
So I don't have to do the strength savey thing.
Why do you rat on yourself?
Doing
do strength save.
thing.
Yeah, do the strength save.
16.
Okay, but it still gets to do damage.
Okay, that's fine. It's not fine, really.
Wait, are we all -1 on strength? That was said earlier on. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Takes another 7 bludgeoning damage. Again, it whips up around you, and the debris inside just wails on you, and it like a rock cracks you into the left shoulder. It does not manage to throw you. Fia.
You can out attack again.
Yeah.
I'll be. Probably not going to hit 13.
Sucks to be Fia.
If you were successfully hidden, don't you get advantage on the roll to attack?
Thank you.
I don't know why we invited him around.
14 doesn't hit either.
Doesn't hit either. Sucky rolls.
So I guess then for my bonus action, I'm actually going to come out and I'm going to have my rapier in one hand and my dagger in another for the next round.
Okay, so yeah, Fia, you fire at the wind, like you're firing at these air elementals, and the arrows, they don't even manage to catch, like they're just blown away. And seeing that happen, you kind of tuck and roll forward, rapier and dagger drawn. You're kind of now standing shoulder to shoulder next to Hephaesta, who's still got a glowy orb in one hand, and that just dissipates. Hephaesta.
I am going to firebolt at the one that just hit Kyle.
Okay.
22 to hit. 3 damage.
Haha.
But then
Oh.
I'm going to reach deep inside myself and spend 2 sorcery points to do it again.
I feel so unclean.
Oh no, 8 plus 5 is 13.
That does not hit. Again, with the remnants of that orb kind of sparking in your hands, you conjure up a little flame, and then a second one just sort of splits from it. Both shoot out. One you see strikes the air elemental in front of Kyle. The other one is just... it's just extinguished before it even hits him. Nate.
I mean, it worked so well the last time. I'll hit it with my whip again.
Go for it.
I'm going to whip him real good. So that is 15 to hit.
That hits on the money.
And that is plus 3. 4 points of damage.
Okay.
And that's all she wrote.
You're not taking any bonus actions?
I don't really have a whole lot.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
Again, it's pretty much... it's much of the same. The whip up over your head a couple of times, and you bring it straight down and you slash it into him. Again, there's a wound where, I mean, if it was a skin, it'd be open and there'd be blood.
Yeah.
This is the wind, so there's a bit of from it. It's weird. Kyle.
Okay, Kyle is going to bonus action connect telepathically with Hephaesta and just say, "You're doing so good. Well done." Ow, fuck. This thing is hitting me really hard. And is going to 3rd level Cure Wounds on himself for 3d8 plus 2.
Jesus.
Oh, 4 and... Christ, 7 points of healing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can all be winners.
That necrotic damage, that necrotic aura, you can see it, Hephaesta. That energy melts off of him. It's like a skin just being shed, and you see kind of a faint white glow, and some of the bruising around his neck and head, where he'd been walloped by the wind, it lessens. Like it seems to soothe and heal itself.
And he's just going to brace.
Okay. Oh, for the wind again. Oh, I forgot about my guy in the sky. I remembered him now. I've got 3 of them. I already attacked.
Well, he's out of cows.
Yeah, but he's not afraid of you anymore. So he'd already... Okay, so he's going to be able to attack this time around. So again, Nate, your friend is going for you. And a 16 to hit.
He's not paying, so yeah, that does hit.
Okay. Oh, you lucky. Take 8 bludgeoning damage. And then a 23 to hit. 13 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, I messed up. What was the first? Not so. There was 8, 13, and what was the last time I got hit? Because I accidentally healed myself when I should have.
I don't remember. I didn't write it down.
I don't remember. I think it was like 7.
Okay.
It was like half damage. So I'll do that now.
Oh, when you were skid across the ground, was it?
Yeah.
It was 7.
Yeah.
How are you looking?
I'm down to 14.
Okay. And then give me a strength saving throw.
It's a 13.
That's just on the money. So take 6 more bludgeoning damage. Just again on top of you, it's just wailing hard. You hear the villagers around are still screaming. They're still trying to put things out. The soldiers are trying to help. Everybody, give me a perception check at disadvantage because of the wind howling all around you.
13.
8.
Okay, definitely not.
9.
No.
18.
For some reason, Nathaniel, as all this is happening and the wind is wailing down on top of you, and you can barely see the others with all the dust being flicked up around. You can see people running around like lunatics in panic. It's going great. You're all doing really well. You can just hear somebody saying, "Get the count. The count will sort it. Get the count." And the other elementals. So, Kyle, your friend, it's an 18 to hit.
Is he baned?
He is. Constitution saving throw, please, Nate.
Oh yeah, sorry. 15.
Okay. He's still baned.
Anything will...
It's a D4 to...
He's AC 18, so
anything.
There's nothing...
Okay, so it's a 15. Okay, that's the first one. And again, it's an 18. So... Okay, so it's just... It's just... Your hair is just being whipped up around you. It's really annoying. There's a couple of knots in your hair now because he's just... I'm tossing your hair for you. That'll teach you.
Thanks, bestie.
The other air elemental descends between Hephaesta and Fia.
You found us.
Oh, fuck me. A nat 1 to hit Hephaesta. I'll come back. So that means you have a free action here.
Fuck yeah, I do.
And Fia, an 18 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. So, but he's still baned. So... Oh, 18 to hit. What is your AC?
16.
Okay, so I'll roll your 18 to hit you. Baned. 14. He got a 4.
Okay.
So the one with that had the cow that he tossed into the bushes, that's fine. He tossed him into trees. He's fine. He's grand. There was like the cow's fine. She's grand. It has descended. It lands between Hephaesta and Fia, and immediately it just slams left and slams right. Fia, as it hits you, a lot of its energy is dissipated, and Hephaesta, as it comes straight back to hit you, it's just soft air, and you just see its form loosening up a little bit. You've a free action.
So in standard Hephaesta style, I just want to punch it.
Okay, you're gonna punch the wind.
Have you met me? That's a 16 with 4 damage. So not that bad for punching the
Okay,
wind.
so you just full on you try to bop the wind into the face like this air elemental, and your hand connects with something. The air is thick there for a moment, and you just see kind of something. The air is just pushed aside, and there's now just kind of a squishy face. You hit him for 2 damage, 4, but it's bludgeoning, so it is.
Oh, what spell was that?
Piece of shit.
It's called I'll slap you in the face, Kyle. Fia.
You're next, motherfucker.
Okay, so I'm going to go rapier, dagger, 2-up and fighting. Hit this one that's now in our space.
Okay. And yes, you can think you can have
I do.
it. That's my
18 to hit on the rapier with 27 damage. Sneak attack.
Juicy.
And a nat 20 on the dagger.
yeah, what's the damage on the dagger?
It's a d4.
So it's a 4. Did you roll your normal
Yeah, and a 1. So 5?
5? Yeah. So you always get your 4. You'll always get whatever the thing is, it's the maximum.
Yeah. Okay.
As it slams into you and you brace yourself, you just kind of feel the air just rush over you and it's kind of whipping and stinging at your eyes. It smells a lot of farm animal. It's a lot of cow here. And then it slams into Hephaesta. You see her just fist punch the thing into the side of the head, and then you stick the air elemental with your rapier, and you just and like you're mixing him up a little bit.
Yeah.
And then you shank him into the back. This time though, whatever the dagger hits, it hits hard, and you claw straight into it. Like you can actually feel it's like cutting through candy floss. It's there. It's weird, but it's there. And you see this thing, it's now like a floppy air elemental. It's not. It's you know when you like those inflatables that you like let a lot of the air out of. It's like here, help me, Nate. There is a.
Isn't it my turn?
No,
I got that.
Nate. No, Hephaesta. Sorry.
No, that's fine.
Okay, Nate.
No, wait.
A thing.
We can't tell us. I should have been prepared then. If I was going to be sassy, I should have prepared.
Nate. No.
It's still in front of me, yeah?
Yep.
Oh, I want to... This probably won't work, but I want to try. I want to shocking grasp it and turn to a lightning monster.
You want to turn it into a
I don't want to, but I just assume that's what's coming. Yeah, 19 to hit.
That hits.
With 15 damage.
This is the one that you attacked, the one that just hit
Yeah,
you.
the one that's between us.
You see Fia's rapier and dagger in it, and you're like, oh, metal dagger's got it. And as she pulls them out, you push your hands into him, and lightning crackles at the edges, and it erupts around it. And then, at that exact moment, the sky explodes with thunder, and there is a massive downpour of rain. And the clouds overhead have swirled and are continuously swirling, and they're getting darker and darker.
Fuck.
Bonus action.
No.
Pray to God.
Yeah, pretty much.
Nate.
How many of the guys have we left? All three of them are still
up?
knocking
Yeah.
about. I'm gonna throw a Hail Mary here and cast hypnotic pattern.
Okay.
So you create a twisting pattern of colors that weaves to the air inside a 30-foot cube within range. Pattern appears for a moment and vanishes. Each creature in the area who sees the pattern must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature becomes charmed for the duration. While charmed by the spell, the creature is incapacitated and has a speed of 0. It's a wisdom of 15.
Okay. 2 are still baned.
Well, once I cast this, no one's baned.
Oh, okay. Okay. So straight wisdom checks for a lot of them. And you said 15.
Yeah.
For first guy, it's a flat 3. Second guy, it's a 9. That's the guy that's attacking Kyle. That's the guy that's attacking Hephaesta and Fia. And the third guy, which is attacking Kyle, is a 12. Oh my god, you pieces of crap air elementals. Yeah, Nate, you're just seeing that the whip it's working, but it's not as effective as you thought it might have been. Still holding onto it, you start clicking your fingers, and there's little sparks forming, and then the sparks just kind of start to waft up into the air, but they're clicking, they flash in the rhythm of yours. And all of you kind of end up looking upwards at them because you can see this little display of sound and music. And the air elementals turn and look up at it. And in unison, as you all kind of look up at Nate's hypnotic pattern and the air elementals, their arms just fall to their sides. Up in the dark maelstrom of clouds overhead, you just see this gigantic face form with eyes made of lightning and a mouth that opens and a bolt of lightning shoots from it and strikes the courtyard, sending rock and debris flying upwards. The air elementals just staring up at the hypnotic pattern as the storm elemental rages above the four of you.
I'm just going to say, get the count.
Who?
As you just hear Nate shout, "Get the count. He's coming, just hold on, the count is coming." Bonus action, Nate.
That is all I've got.
Okay, Kyle.
Where the fuck is the count?
He's coming.
Oh my god. Groff! Have the people been evacuated? Groff? Fuck. Now, you didn't specify anything special about hypnotic pattern, did you?
So, I mean, they're charmed. It doesn't say anything along the spell ends for an affected creature if it takes any damage or if someone else uses an action to shake the creature out of its stupor.
But Nate wouldn't have informed us about that damage stipulation, right?
I mean, it probably comes down to your knowledge of magic as a
Great question. Should I roll Arcana?
as a character, yeah.
Yep.
To see if I know that hurting this is going to turn bad. 10. I'm rolling so... Oh, wait, no. Sorry, Arcana 12.
You do. You know that anything kind of once hypnotized. If well, I'm going with hypnotized.
Oh, fair enough.
No, I know it is. Look,
Yeah,
I know it is charmed. Calm down.
Oh, no. I'm saying sorry for speaking up out of turn. Excuse me.
Okay, I know what I'm doing here. Okay. I get what you're saying. I just mean that you know he's cast hypnotic pattern. Hypnotized equals charmed. If attacked or provoked, they're likely to come out of it.
Okay. Should we just leave? How long does that last? Do we go? Can we go?
What do you mean? Leave? What?
Well, I mean, hide or something. Look up. What are we going to do?
Shoot it? I don't know.
Shoot it. What are you going to punch that one too? Do you want me to fly you up there so
Fucking
you can,
will, though.
you can play slaps? No.
Fucking
Let's go.
will.
Let's go get somewhere safe.
Do it.
No, you won't. Stop.
As you start arguing, you all hear a scream, just a nah, coming from behind you.
Sheep? Look back at it.
You don't see anything. Like you just heard the scream coming from behind you.
Was it back where the cart was, or what?
Yeah, it's back of the entrance to the town.
Oh my god, Evil's back in the cart. She could get free.
Oh no.
That was sincere. Should we go and
I'll go check.
secure the... Okay. On your own?
You can come with me.
Yeah, fuck this. I'm not standing around here.
Okay. Let's go, everyone.
Oh, no, that's
Okay,
what
I'm gonna
I
get attacks of opportunity. This will be great. Oh wait, they're hit them.
said.
Yeah.
We think these things through. Okay.
No, you don't. I'll do it. Okay, fine. You can take your.
Stupid charging phone. Tickle's mad right now. Life sucks. My players read the handbook.
I hate my player. So stupid and sexy.
So, as an actual action on his turn, he's going to use Healing Hands on himself and restore 7 HP. And then,
I don't care. Okay.
then truck on.
Sorry, while Nate's panned out on the floor, been torn to ribbons, just clicking his fingers rhythmically.
There goes that bestie.
Fine. He has other spells for you. You're fine. 6 seconds. Give me a while. It's a whole refractory period thing.
So, Nate, you have them hypnotized. They don't get to roll anything on their turn. They're just hypnotized.
It doesn't mention anything. I will double check. While Chandler is this. No, the only way they can come out of it is when the spell ends, which is up to a minute.
Okay.
And then if they take damage or someone shakes them out of it.
Well, they're the wind. They're shaking themselves. No, fair enough. Yeah, you holding them in place. Kyle, you heal yourself. That was your bonus action?
Full action.
Okay, and any bonus action?
No.
Okay, so you're staring up at this storm elemental that's just descending from the sky above.
It's coming down? It's coming on down?
Yeah, it's
coming
coming
to
on
say
down.
hi?
It's coming down and fight
Coming
you.
to say hi?
It's coming to
Cool.
fight you. It's
Okay.
coming to fight you.
Told you I'd punch
Fia.
it.
I want to go see what the screaming was.
Okay, you're going to turn and run for back to the carriage.
I'm going to go as far as I can to see what's going on there, if I can.
As you turn back to see where the scream came from and you move back away from the air elemental, trying to get an eye on the carriage, You don't see anybody around it. You see the village has been evacuated, and that road that led up to the north and into the woods, you can just see horses coming down it. There's about 5 men racing down the hill.
There's someone coming down the hill, but there's no one around the cart anymore.
Have you looked up?
What? But I'm telling you, there's no one around the cart with Evil anymore, and then there's horses coming down the path ahead.
Oh, sorry. I thought because the cow and the tree. Never mind.
Guys, I've got like a minute on this, so if you could just hurry up.
Am I still within shooting distance? Could I just shoot back up?
You want to shoot the storm elemental?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
22?
That hits as you
13.
shoot the sky.
13
Angry woman
damage.
shoots at cloud.
First it was dogs, then it was houses, now it's nature herself. Hell hath no fury like Fia fucking scorned.
13 damage.
Okay. 13 damage to the sky. Yeah, you see this storm elemental just forming, and like out of the black clouds comes this large humanoid form with lightning just coursing through it. And where the air elementals had a rough, very rough, like Declan's first attempt at drawing a body rough in anatomy class, the storm elemental looks to be taking on the form of a very pissed off guy, just kind of falling out of the sky. You draw the bow, you fire up, and you just where you watch the arrow collide with it, you just see kind of sparks of electricity. It continues its descent. Hephaesta.
Can I run back to the cart?
Yep, you're going to run back to the cart. As you watch Fia fire an arrow up, because she's really angry at the clouds, you...
What the fuck are they doing?
So angry.
Sucks, man.
She says this as you run past her. Fucking hate clouds, man. You rush past her. You do see racing down the hill, kind of coming into the town now, 5 men on horseback. They're being led by a guy in a thick black cloak. He's on a snow white horse, and you can just see tangles of black hair are just swishing around him. He looks to be dressed quite well. The cart, and that's going into the bank for something later. You rush to the cart, and as you do, you all just hear, I'm here, sorry, I'll fix it, Racing into the village, you see these 5 men on horses being led by this guy at the front. He races past you, Hephaesta, and he's holding a staff. He holds it up, and it starts to crackle with white and gold light. It got out, everybody. I'm so sorry. I'll take care of everything. I'm so embarrassed. It's tremendous problems. And he just shunts the staff up into the sky, and you just see lightning crackling off of it. One moment. Oh my God. You're all so hurt.
My money.
And he's lost his money.
I had 500 gold pieces.
What? That doesn't seem logistically okay. You're not dressed like you've got 500 gold pieces.
They took all my money.
The fucking elemental thieves.
Who will replace this?
Who can I possibly sue? As he throws this up, Fia, Nate, and Kyle, you see the storm elemental recoil in, like, pain as he full-on Ghostbusters it out of the sky. The lightning energy of the storm elemental and the lightning energy crackling from the staff mix and mingle, and the streams are crossed, and he is now fishing the storm elemental out of the sky. Hephaesta, you race to the carriage. You see the door is open, and Evil is lying there, dead.
What?
Rama.
What the shit? Am I sure? Can I give her some CPR?
You go in. You move into the carriage. You kind of pull yourself up. You see she's lying there on her side, and as you turn her over, you see her dress is stained in blood, and you grab and you just see a stone dagger thrust into her chest. And there's just blood gushing out of it, and you see that she's cold.
I just scream and like produce flame and throw some fire all around inside and like grab the dagger and storm back out of the...
As you step out, Groff, Sebastian, and several of the guards, having seen the Count with his men coming, see you in the carriage, holding the dagger.
Fuck.
Eve is dead. The storm elemental has been conquered. Oh, my God. Hello, I am Count Swallow. Would you like to come to my inn? I'll rest you all up. I take care of you.
Now, Hephaesta, note how he didn't punch it. Hephaesta?
You see Hephaesta dragged out of the carriage, her hands covered in blood.
Kicking and screaming.
Kicking and screaming, her hands covered in blood.
Well, that's standard. Nothing seems off about this.
She's alright, she's fine. Yes, we'll go to inn.
Whoa. 1 second. Oh, sorry, Nate, you're good, yeah?
Nope.
No, bad. Okay. Quick cure wounds.
It's fine, I can wait.
And I start running up to see what's going on at the carriage.
Fia, stand back.
What's going on?
Groff kind of puts himself between you and Hephaesta, kind of just one hand outstretched to you. We need to figure out what's happened.
Nothing happened. I didn't fucking do anything.
What?
I found her like this.
Eve is dead. And we found Hephaesta. And he kind of gestures at her. She's flailing a dagger and covered in blood. I just found her like that. The Count approaches. Oh, criminal. We have a laundry room. You can put her there. Come. You are all friends of Swallows. Come. I'll take care of you. You come to my inn. I'll apologize. My men will take care of the village. It happens more often than I am at liberty to discuss. It's a terrible thing. I am experimenting. I've got this whole thing going on. Come. You are new friends of the Count's. Come. I have a place up the hill, and you can rest, and I'll take care of you. Free of charge. A way of apology for dealing with the problems, and you can put the murderess in the laundry room and be taken care of.
I didn't murder anybody.
Okay, you can put the accused murderess if that's how she feels. I mean, she's standing there with the knife and she's got the blood. And I don't know you people. I am Count Swallow. You want to come to my inn?
Can I lie down?
Of course, we have plenty of beds.
Great.
Have you got a healer?
Hello.
Wow, well, I mean, it's one way to solve at least one problem, right?
Are we talking about the same problem here? Because I cured Nate. He's good to go.
How much did I get, by the way?
We have Klaus. Klaus has wonderful hands. He can take care of you. He was the village leader.
No, 13.
Yeah, apparently I was cursed, so I might need help with that.
Why? Such a whimsical damsel as yourself. Cursed. Ooh.
Yeah, some old biddy gave me a dress that cursed me.
An old biddy dress on such a beautiful young woman? It's a shame to be putting you with something like that. We'll get you dealt with. We'll have a curse removed. Everything will be wonderful. I will take care of everybody. You are all welcome to this follow-in. Come. And he's just kind of gesturing you all up the hill. Maybe put that one in chains. And he points at a fest.
Don't you fucking dare.
The guards are literally putting chains on you.
Can I try and kick him? Can I like fight my way out of this and run away?
You can give me a strength saving throw.
-1 strength.
Yes, give me a strength saving throw.
5.
Sweet Jesus, thank God. Because I was like, if she got that 20, I'm going to be so mad at myself. You kick and scream. Nate, Fia, and Kyle are just watching as you are shackled. I mean, you're not happy about it, but I'm just saying, it's the law, and she's... Hey, justice. You're screaming your innocence, you're thrashing about, your hands are bound, your feet are bound, and you are a little chain put on them, and you are led up the hill. And as you are all escorted by the Count, who is this pale, gaunt, long black hair, like he's absolutely gorgeous. He So glad this is a podcast because y'all can't see what's currently being mimed at the table. He's this oozing charisma. All of it, Hephaesta, even in your rage, God damn it, he's fucking hot. Chisel-boned, taut physique, like he's like the clothes aren't wearing him, he's wearing the clothes. It's just he's so well put together. I'm actually kind of getting horny. Sorry, let's stop talking about him now. I'm horny for Count Vale. Okay. Year led up, and Groff is kind of giving the Kyle, Fia, and Nate a bit of a look. The soldiers have kind of gathered around her as she's been kind of marched up the hill. Svalo and his men are kind of flanking just to make sure she doesn't run or anything like that. And you're kind of moving up this road through this thick of green forestry. And it's all quite lovely. It's quite just kind of something kind of Swedish about the forests. It's just, very neatly put together.
It's known as hygge.
Yeah, it's a hygge forest. It's just lovely. It's just really nice. The road bends and winds, and it's not paved, but it's a bit mucky. But it's not, it's not. Like, ugh, it's too wet, it's too gross. It's just fine. It's just grand. But there's a clearing through the trees, and you just see this really beautiful white marble stone tower with a black slate rooftop and little kind of pirouette towers extending from it here and there. And these two huge doors open. Hephaesta, you feel an arm on your shoulder. And you look down and you see Groff's hand. He squeezes it. And as the doors open, you just hear, "Hey, Heffy." And the doors open and you just hear a voice coming in from inside. "Welcome to the Swallow Inn. My name is Morag, your hostess." And out steps this woman with long brown hair in a forest green dress. And as she sees all of you in front of her, her face coils into a smile. And we'll end the episode there. This was Romance in the Dungeon. You've been listening to Amber as Hephaesta, Sam as Nate, Louise as Fia, James as Kyle. Eilish is our social media manager. Theme song Haunted by Ghost of Red Mountain. Title card and artwork by Ralph is redacted. I'm Declan and I've been your Dungeon Master. And if you like what you heard and you want to know more about the show and the world of Romance in the Dungeon, then do check us out on social media. You can find us everywhere at D8 Dungeon. There's plenty of behind the scenes action, giveaways, and a growing community of daters that you can get involved with. And who knows, find true love. We don't endorse that, so no. We do in the podcast. If you'd like to get your hands on some sweet rewards, maps, artwork, access to private channels, a whole other podcast called D8 After Dark, shoutouts, and even access to content that doesn't make it into these episodes, then check out our show on Patreon. You can just search for Romancing the Dungeon. And don't forget that we also have a new show over on Twitch. I keep saying new, it's not that new anymore, it's been out for a while. But check out Rise of Forsaken and just search for D8 Dungeon over on Twitch. We're back in 2 weeks' time and we will see you then.
Oh my god!
Fuck!
Kyle's like, "Oh, lovely."
What a gorgeous dress. We're so well put together, lady.
I mean, we have to have leveled up by now.
Rocking this. You have all leveled up.
Yay!
Into death. You're all dead.
Jesus.
We'll leave that there.
That escalated.